It is our top story tonight. Governor Palin admits one of her own staffers appears to have pressured the Department of Public Safety to fire a state trooper. This is an issue many feel led to the dismissal of former Commissioner Walt Monegan, something that Governor Palin continues to dispute. CBS 11's Corey Allen Young joins us in the newsroom now with the very latest. Corey?
That's right, Dave. Governor Palin today released a tape recording of Boards and Commissions Director Frank Bailey discussing the firing of Trooper Michael Wooten, her ex-brother-in-law. Palin went on to explain there were at least 24 phone calls made to the Department of Public Safety by at least 6 members of her staff, including one by her husband Todd. But the governor claims this had nothing to do with Monegan's firing.
Initially, I heard about Wooten directly after the election. The governor had a security briefing with her, only with her security detail. And they asked the question, you know, has anybody ever threatened the life of your family? And she went into detail about Trooper Wooten. Other than that time, the governor has never discussed Trooper Wooten with me ever.
After admitting today that a member of her administration applied unauthorized and completely wrong actions by calling the Department of Public Safety in regards to the firing of Trooper Michael Wooten, Governor Palin has said that had nothing to do with former Commissioner Walt Monegan's firing.
I appointed Monegan as Commissioner of Public Safety because of his grasp of both urban and rural law enforcement issues.
But according to Governor Palin, Monegan was not making headway on key goals, including not filling trooper positions and fighting alcohol and drug issues in rural Alaska.
Also, Commissioner Monegan just didn't turn out to be a team player on budgeting issues. While I attempted to rein in state spending, he was making statements about the need to increase funding.
Walt Monegan had said previously he had no problem with budget issues and that he was only trying to keep the troopers current and fulfilling their mission of safety. He has said that he doesn't want to get into a war of words with the governor and is talking to the investigator Steve Blanchflower to tell his side of the story. The governor met with Steve Blanchflower late this afternoon and offered to turn over materials at that time. The governor's spokeswoman Sharon Lehal told me that Mr. Blanchflower requested that the materials, including the audio recording, be delivered tomorrow. Reporting live from the studio, Corey Allen Young, CBS 11 News.
Thank you, Corey, for that report tonight. We are now joined tonight by John Sear, the Executive Director of Public Safety Employees Association. And John, thank you for being here.
No, it's my pleasure.
What are your concerns when you hear the governor's announcement tonight and the phone call?
Well, I mean, I'm relatively, I don't know whether to feel vindicated. I mean, we all along have said that there was an immense amount of pressure being put on the Department of Public Safety, or rather to feel sad for the state. I mean, clearly this is another episode that we wish would have never happened. I think the other issue that's out there, of course, is what else has happened to the Department of Public Safety because of this.
John, what does this do for the morale of the Alaska State Troopers tonight?
Well, you know, I think the morale has been low since the firing of Walt Monegan. But that doesn't affect the way folks are doing their job. I mean, guys are out there, our men and women are out there every night doing their job, keeping the communities that they serve safe. I expect that to continue.
We are talking to John Sear. What would you like to see done in this case, John?
Well, I'd like to see where we go from here. I mean, I think that's the important consideration. I mean, clearly we're, you know, 100 to 200 troops short in the field. We need new technology. We need new equipment. I mean, there's a host of problems that need to be worked on. You know, we offered to meet with the governor when she first took office and talk about what we saw as solutions. She was not interested in meeting. We offered to meet with the governor after this legislative session. She, I mean, frankly, didn't even return our phone calls. So, I mean, we make that offer again. You know, where do we go from here, Governor? We believe that the Alaskans are not as safe as they should be, and we think we can help craft solutions. That, to us, is the critical piece.
Well, sir, as always, we want to thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you.
And that is John Sear, Executive Director of Public Safety Employees Association, who has been answering our questions. Now, we want to know what you think about the governor's actions during the commissioner controversy, so we've set up a section for your feedback on our website. While there, you can answer our web poll. Do you believe Governor Palin when she says she knows nothing about these phone calls? To vote, just go to our website at ktva.com.